We are the Braxtons, and you will see that we are not like ordinary families. Toni, Twana, Traci, Tina, Tamar, Missy will teach you a thing or two. We're Braxton Family Values. Guys, that song is harder than it looks, for real. I am here. This is Canadian Queen 76, and I am going to cover Season 2, Episode 4. And in this episode, Traci gets an opportunity to dance background for Toni, something that she's always wanted to do, and she hasn't done it for a number of years. And guess who gets to be her teacher? Her sister Tamar, and you know Tamar is going to be silly, over the top, dramatic. So let's cut to the scene that I like the most. Toni's like, "Hey, Trina, will you do it?" And Trina's like, "Oh my gosh, this is the best opportunity." And she didn't want to tell them that she didn't know all Toni Braxton songs. She goes, "I just listened to the CD." And I said, "Girl, that's right. You better go ahead and listen to that CD and take your chance." Only thing is, she has to learn the dance moves, and guess who gets the teacher? It's Tamar, of course. So they go to the dance studio, and Tamar is like, "My way out of the highway," and she's like, "No one can do it like this, Tamar. Pop, 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 ow, 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 ow." So Trina's trying to endure that and get through it, and Toni's telling Tamar, "You need to be more sensitive. Let Traci figure it out. Traci's the one who gets the opportunity." I hope I didn't say Trina before, because it wasn't Trina, it was Traci. So they get in there. Tamar's being that hard teacher, and she's like, "I don't got time for any divas." And Trina tells Tamar to get out. She's like, "Well, if that's the case, you get out," because she's always over the top. So I like to say, you know what, we want to, we always fight for the underdog, and Traci definitely is an underdog. She's always the one who hasn't had that opportunity to sing background, or hasn't had the opportunity to be in the Braxtons, because she took the road of motherhood very early. So this is her opportunity to get it right, and I'm fighting for her. But on the flip side, Trina and Gabe go out on a double date with Miss Evelyn and her new boyfriend, and she's only been dating him for maybe a month and a half, known him for about 3 months, and they are giving her the riot act. But Miss E is not trying to let go of anything in her goodie bag. She's not letting her kids know, because she knows that her girls come on hardcore strong, and if she lets this guy be around them, then it'll be a nutcase, because they would be just really grilling him, trying to get information out of him. So Miss E holds on to her information, and she holds her ground, and she's not going to let them run over. But they still ask her questions, these questions that make anybody blush, and Miss E's not trying to give them that much information. But she does entertain her girls, because they come on stronger than any attorney that I know. So they're asking her all these questions. She's in the hot seat, but she does not let all the information go. So give it up to Missy. Give it up to Missy. Let's go back to Traci. She's learning the dances. I think Trina comes in. Tawana makes sure that these dances get down, and they keep giving Toni feedback about what's going on. Toni's like, "Hey, let's let her rise to the occasion. If she feels like she can't do it, let that be Traci's call." And I give it to her. I don't want, anybody to take Traci out of her last opportunity, or actually her first opportunity back to be background. So let's go to the concert. They have these outfits. They're shiny, they're glittering, they got these little panties or whatever, and Traci's not a small girl. She's got hips. She's got hips and thighs for days. So they're trying to get her dressed. She gets dressed, and, she's trying to feel comfortable with it, and they get on stage, and we having some issues. Maybe she's not keeping up, but we find out that Traci hasn't learned all of the songs plus the routine. So that's not fair. That's not fair at all. So she kind of disappears off stage, and Toni realizes that she's not on the stage. So she calls Traci back, because I don't think at the time Traci was like, "I'm going to go back out there," because her confidence was kind of shot after that song selection that she didn't know how to do. But Toni calls her back, and she gets in her groove, and she's out there doing her thing, and I'm happy for Traci. Traci kills the show, and I think she nailed it, and she should get another chance to do it again. I wanted to review last week's episode, but we're just going to have to skip that, because we are already on this week's episode. But let's go through the just a nice little summary about what happened. Tawanda and her husband, Andre, are trying to work through things. I guess Andre's trying to work through things, and he creates this book called 69 Ways to Please Your Partner or something like that. But I went online and checked it out, and you can buy this book off of his website and pay for it through PayPal. So get you a PayPal account and check out this book, because Andre's trying to be legit and get out there. But for real, he needs a JOB that's bringing food into the house and paying the bills for his family. I mean, nobody wants to keep providing for their family and being that person. It's very taxing on a woman, and he's always trying to fault Tawanda for going out and making that money and helping her sister, but she's bringing the money in, baby. You know, you got to do what you got to do. Gabe and Trina, Gabe messed up for the majority of their relationship, and Trina decided that she's going to work through it, but she's still working through her anger, her anxiety, and going to accepting that, hey, this is the relationship I want to be in. And I think that she, she's just not there yet, and she's giving Gabe all of it. And from what I see, he deserves it. He very much does deserve it. However, if you're deciding to move on with it, then you gotta give him some room to improve and show you. But putting a GPS tracer on Trina's phone is not a good thing to do. Y'all have to forgive me. All these names start with T, and that's how I remember names, and I'm going to mess up their names a couple times. Sorry. But Trina, she just gives it to him. She gives it to him. She's got that anger. She's got that anxiety. And she's not playing the victim, but she is the victim, and he's trying to play the victim. And I believe Trina needs to hold her ground, and he needs to support her through this, because what he's doing right now is not supporting her through what's going on. He's actually putting his anxieties on her, because whatever he did, he's thinking that she's going to do back to him. And so Gabe got to man up. I did this. Show her that you can do what you got to do. Toni, on that last episode, she was dabbling and going and talking to her baby daddy, ex-husband, whatever, and we don't know what's going on. What's really good with Toni, because Toni be keeping that stuff secret just like her mama, Miss E. So we'll see how that transpires. Traci, she had the dream of, if this Braxton Family album's not going to happen, then I'm going to go do beauty school. But, that we do see on this new episode that she gets to do background singing and everything. So I think that beauty school's going to probably be put on hold while she gets to attempt some of her dreams and relive some things that she didn't get to do 20-some-odd years ago. Who else do I have? Tamar, y'all, how can I forget about Tamar? Tamar be running things, and she did really good on that radio show. I think Tamar will be really good anywhere she gets to run her mouth. And I ain't saying that in a bad way, because that is actually a positive and a negative for Tamar. Tamar can keep it going. You got to keep up with her. Keep up with her. And one of the things you got to find out about, any reality show is that you can't believe the edit. They can make you look very good, very bad in the edit. So what we're seeing is the editing. A lot of things is on that editing floor, didn't make it to script. So this is what we see. Tamar ran to the show. Tamar got the big mouth, and she does have those qualities, but they can make Tamar look as over the top as she needs to be, and I'm pretty sure she's giving them the ammunition. So that's all I got, and I mixed those 2 episodes up, and I didn't really mean to, but I did. And you all, until next time. Bye.